benefit. They get caught doing drugs. They get sent to a rehab. Cases keep their position. Hell yeah, he with that, man. What the fuck you mean? Yeah.
I'm just making it
He
clear
groomed
for the
into that
record
shit.
Guccciplayer PUBG live on
Yeah,
YouTube
listen,
right now.
this
All
little
right, go ahead.
girl, she had a book report. She went above and beyond, and she traced every president's DNA. Right, they
Okay,
are
they all
related in some
Masons?
form of fashion.
Okay.
They're all related in some form of
Well,
fashion.
let me
So
ask you this question then. I'm following you. So, well, why do they think this new president is going to be so much different? That's where I'm puzzled at.
yo, okay, well I can answer it. First off, every president has been related in some form of fashion. Obama and Cheney are cousins. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll see an interview where he laughs about it and jokes about it. But that shit is some bizarre behavior. Why are all you motherfuckers related, and why are all of you in positions of power? That's not a fuck coincidence. But
Right,
as
so
far as
let me
Joe
ask
Biden,
you, is it really, are the white people really mad about they feel like he gonna fuck up the country, or is it really something else they mad about?
I mean, that's common sense what it is.
Well,
You know
I mean, you don't need any people, black, Hispanic, white, or anybody to tell you that Biden's gonna fuck up the country.
Okay, hold on. Listen, I'm interested. I'm very interested in this shit. How is he gonna fuck up the country when he's been in a position of power for 44 years? He is the regular establishment. He's been there for 44 years, man.
Listen, regular establishment. Woo! Drop the mic.
Trump is a businessman. Trump has never been
in office that long.
In any kind of shit.
Trump is a puppet.
He's done more.
Trump is a puppet, man.
He doesn't even know politics, so we know he's a puppet.
Trump is a puppet.
He doesn't know politics, so we know he's a puppet.
He's a puppet. He went out. He really got in there and thought he was the king of the world, and his handlers fed him to the other side. There's factions, man. This is all about power.
Yeah, but you guys got to look at it. That the reason why they don't like Trump is because he speaks like what's on his mind. Everybody.
He speaks what's on his mind. No, man,
bro,
what's on his mind? What's on his mind? Is it?
Tweets.
Do you think maybe be able to control his motherfucking mouth and be composed under pressure? Right. Be able to address the public and represent the American people?
We need to vote for this.
Like, there's no accountability for him. You have children. You demand a certain vibe from your children. Would you allow your teenage son to behave that way?
No.
Speak to your wife that way? Speak to you that way? Address his responsibilities that way? That man jumped in his helicopter when his time was up, and he sped over. He gave a pardon to Lil Wayne. He gave a pardon to goofy ass, what the fuck his name is?
What's up, Tube? You see me?
What's the dude name?
Hold on, let's
the black, what the fuck the young boy name? Something black.
I know what you talking about, man.
Fuck his name, nigga from Florida.
Oh, it's a package right there. Hold up.
Yeah.
I never said I liked everything that Trump did.
People stopped liking him after they ran in the Capitol. I think that's when they stopped liking him or something.
No, and that shit too. That was like, come on, that was too good to be true, yo.
But
like
bro,
if you
look, Biden's been in the office for what? Not even a month yet. He's already fucked so much shit up.
What?
And reversed half of the shit that Trump said.
There he is.
Like, lower the hell fucking.
You mean the way that Trump went in and got rid of all the executive orders that Obama put into place?
All they did.
Oh shit! On one. On one, bro.
On my side, behind me.
Alright.
Come on, Joey.
What did Obama put in place?
Y'all didn't like what Obama put in place. That's why I'm
hold on.
They all thought that Obama was.
Oh, you bitch.
We're gonna play again, y'all. Ready up.
But his insurance shit fucked everybody up.
It ain't fucked me up.
It didn't really.
What I'm saying, my life don't change.
Every time
Yeah, you right.
I own a business.
You're right about that.
See, you went out at you own a business.
And then let me interject after he say that. Go ahead.
You say you own a business, so they demanded health insurance, that you provide health insurance, right? And you provide your own health insurance, or you get fined. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, the Obamacare.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. People argue about that.
Listen, and I'm gonna say this: that was definitely an attack on small business, right? So what responsibility do you give Trump and the effects that the COVID restrictions have placed on small businesses? You don't think that any of that falls on the Trump? He was the president. He was the man. He was the man with his hand on the steering wheel. So you say. So the COVID restrictions have created a larger gap between the middle class and the elite. It's pushed. It pushed a lot of middle class businesses out.
Biden's trying to shut everything down for like.
Okay, I'm not talking about what Biden's going to do. I'm saying you're holding Obama responsible for Obamacare, right? Are you holding Trump responsible for the COVID restrictions that have affected the small businesses the same way that Obama's healthcare did? Are you holding him to the same standards that you hold Obama to? Are you even holding him to the same standards that you hold your neighbor to?
He's perfect, but if you look at the stats of what good that he's done for
man,
this
you keep
country,
talking about these. You keep talking about these guys that work for people.
Other presidents. You name one that did better than Trump.
Okay.
What are you talking about, man?
Listen.
Let me
you have fucking Biden that the guy speaks in his fucking ear and says salute the army, and guess what he does?
Salute the army. All right, man. That's you
so
too
he's
shit,
having
bro.
somebody tell him what to do.
Let me interject.
And so is every other president has someone telling them what to do.
Hold on, real quick.
Trump had the part.
Hold on, man.
Trump says it.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man.
I want to interject before y'all get emotional, right? Before we start sounding
I ain't
like
gonna
a
get emotional.
Hold on.
You emotional. Look. Go ahead.
See what I'm saying?
For y'all get emotional. You mean before you get emotional?
I ain't even get a word in. I'm saying before we start.
The radio host is getting emotional.
Yeah.
I want to get a damn word in. Fuck.
DJ Gucci.
Let me get my funny statement on it before we start sounding like a bunch of whiny babies crying over who get the last cookie, right? I want to make a statement, right? And I want to say, whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, and who else, right? Why can't we all respect the process of the casino game, which is whatever happens in the 8 years, we fluctuate one way. The next 8 years or 4 years, we fluctuate another way. It's how the game goes, it's how the market goes. Why can't we respect the process, not say somebody cheated and just go by the votes and go by the why gotta be fake votes, and why can't we just respect by voting and like playing a game, like NFL or something. Why can't we respect the playoffs? Why do we gotta say Tom Brady cheated and deflated the ball and all that? This is what I'm trying to say. Why, you know what I mean? Why
Because
can't,
I mean, it's the same, bro. That's like asking why don't black people want to take the vaccines. We could talk about the Tuskegee experiment. We could talk about valid
Nobody
reasons.
wants to take the vaccine.
So what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is questioning the voting system. Yeah, but that's healthy though. You should question everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, bro, but if you cannot tell me that Biden won fair and square when you look at the fucking map.
I don't give a fuck. You
Trump.
keep acting like I'm a representative of Biden, bro. I'm saying
I'm not.
The president is a temp service position. 4 to 8 years. It is financed by the financial elite, the 2%, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them players. They the ones with the money and they move the market. They do everything. They invest into these presidents.
I understand this. I feel like the country boys, like he might be, right? They don't understand it, but I feel like the other whites understand what you're saying.
And let me break this down to you, a Republican dude. Okay, so Republicans are racist, right? In certain ways. There's certain Republicans that are racist. There's certain Republicans that have no black friends, but they don't consider themselves racist. XYZ, whatever, right? That's fine and dandy, man. There's prejudiced black people, there's prejudiced Hispanics, XYZ, right? But the point is, Democrats. So when you speak, if I speak about a racist law that was put into play, a racist speech that was given, right? Then y'all want to talk about the Democrats. The Democrats are racist also. There was slavery going on in Delaware. You know what I'm saying? Doing slavery. See, the North uses statistics for their racism.
Correct, but I want to know about my question, though, that I asked.
What's the question?
And I was trying to be specific. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you real worldly and you on point again. But I'm trying to figure out how come we don't respect the game. Why do we gotta not act like we don't even want to play the system no more?
Who busting at me? Somebody busting at me. Where the fuck he at? I'm gonna kill your ass when I find you, cuz. Yo, caller. Oh, there you go. Yeah, hit his ass up. 130.
Alright, I'm coming. 130 now? Alright.
Yeah, I hit him up. He probably still running. I'm coming behind you.
I'm coming. I ain't got no scopes though.
I'm coming back.
Listen, man, don't stop looking at these politicians like your daddy, man. They are actors. The world is a theater.
What's his name? What's his name?
I'm not looking at that. I don't trust whether they're Republicans or Democrats. I don't trust 80%.
Well, you keep talking about Trump like he got a cape up his ass or something.
He is like
I'm just saying he's not.
Castro. What do you call
guys
him?
are looking at this wrong. All I said is he's done more than any other fucking president. That's it.
Nah.
Well, I've only lived under 3 or 4 presidents, so I can't really make that statement.
Yeah,
that's a heavy statement.
I've always worried about my business with every other president. When Trump came in, guess what? I've had more fucking business during even this pandemic than any other fucking president.
No,
I'm not saying that Trump is better than everybody else. Like I said,
there's a whole squad in that complex right there.
Squad. Fuck them down.
I don't got no ammo though.
I didn't like half the shit that Trump said.
So what about George Bush? Did you like George Bush? You don't like George? What about
Hey, hold me down, Gucci.
9/11 happened because of George Bush.
I got you.
I gotta flee.
I got you. Fall back.
Appreciate that.
Dude on the left.
I thought I landed with you guys, but I guess not.
They all over here, y'all.
Knocked him. Not one.
We gotta surround
Are they in the
them,
compound?
We gotta go back. We gotta go back.
All I got is a shotgun.
Come on, bro. Let's push him. Let's push him.
Yeah, he there. He over there.
I'm about to go in for the kill.
I saw a guy run across.
175.
I'm going in for the kill.
Hey, alright.
I'm going in for the kill, baby boy.
There's a dude on the left over here.
I'm going
he
right.
coming. He's shooting at me. He see me, so get him. Get him, stoppable.
I'm coming in. Dude right here.
He's pushing over here.
Rush. Oh, it's two guys. I'm dead. Two guys.
Yeah, baby.
On my side. Woo! Exotic. Show them what you got.
Got him. Is that everybody?
Oh, y'all let me down.
Oh, you got killed, bro?
Yeah, no snipers on the roof. Thought y'all was with me.
Oh shit, no, he's still here.
He's here?
He's dead, he's dead.
I like y'all guys. We gotta play rank.
For sure.
I got his ass.
Yeah, we was on the other side.
My point is this, though. What happens when another country want to come in now?
Man, that shit ain't never gonna happen, man. Too many Americans with too many guns, player. They're not coming to fucking with us, man.
No
they couldn't even listen. Our own government couldn't even take our guns. They can't go into these royal passes of America and retrieve firearms, man.
Governments are scared of people.
Yeah, for sure.
No, they ain't scared
Half
of
the
y'all.
shit that people think is gonna happen, it's not.
Yeah, they use dog. It's all they just take from us, bro.
You know they got like a law or something that they can go against the citizens, man.
Yeah,
but they're not going to because
listen, man. What's his name? Behold the Pale Horse, right? William Cooper Jr. They killed him. He wrote about all this shit in that book in like I read it in like 1998. He wrote about everything that's taking place now. You know what I'm saying? He wrote about Bush, all of that shit before Bush Jr. was president, and he talked about the agendas and all that shit. He said they were gonna kill him.
You believe in the Simpsons and all that shit?
Nah, I don't know about any of that shit. I'm just speaking specifically about this dude because he said they were gonna kill him, and they killed him.
Different shit to the mix.
Yeah, I'm just saying they murdered that man. He said they were gonna kill him for the things he said, and they murdered him.
Watch The Simpsons. They'll tell you everything. Because so far everything's been happening.
Well, what they say is the Illuminati. They like to brag. So, and then part of it is they have to get our acceptance to the shit that they do. So they tell us what they're doing. And they tell us in ways like that through movies, through predictive programming.
I do know this.
All
the presidents are Masons, though.
For sure.
But they wanna, like, Biden wants to fucking, where you have to register every fucking gun, you have to register all your fucking ammo.
It's not
That's
Biden,
not gonna happen.
it's his handlers. His handlers are different from Trump's handlers.
Yep. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't know who his handlers are, so I say Biden because he's the one running now. So.
Well, I know Roger Stone. You know what I'm saying? He was like the talent scout for Trump. And then who's the dude that paid?
My point is this though. Even if Trump would have ran another 4 years, right? Then what? He can't run again. Then what are you gonna say for the next people who run? You always gonna think one of them is fucked up for some fucking reason, right? You're going to like some more than others. It's going to be like this till you turn old and farting on your front porch.
Man, listen, this is my prediction, right?
You have president that runs 8 years and that's it.
And then what? But so now what are you going to
This election was stolen.
What was so special about this?
And I'm not saying because Biden's the president. This election was stolen, like, and you can... I mean, you can only be dumb if you can't see that it was stolen. But
but what I'm trying to say is this is the thing.
You have no proof of that. They always say that.
But listen though.
But listen,
even if they look, they probably did, right? But the more of the story is this. Like I tell my kids, right?
Even if
nothing is fair.
Right.
Nothing is fair. This ain't fair. Life ain't fair.
Right. Now time out. This
privilege is just beginning to realize.
Is this the first time in history where we felt like it was stolen and they hacked in Russia and somebody hacked the boats? Is this the first time we had this conversation?
No.
All right.
It ain't the first and it ain't the last either.
Right. So why is everybody panties in a bunch though? That's why I'm lost. Nobody rushed to Capitol Hill.
Because the media tells them to.
Oh shit, we got people here. We got people here. We got people here. 25 on top of the building.
The media tells us who checked me.
I got.
Y'all let me die in St. Alien? Did you not even
let you die? It was you and old boy.
It's all good. I took one for the team. No, I thought y'all had any snipers on the roof, but it's good. I saved y'all. Y'all ain't even fight back for me, man. I know when somebody did put in some work. I think it was number 1.
He was with you. We broke into 2 squads to address the 2 dudes.
How many people was on y'all side?
Orange, there's a dude on that building you're in.
Well, you might be right. I think a whole nother squad came, because it was 3 dudes on my right. I said, I'm done. But y'all live right now. Show off, man. Guccciplayer PUBG live on YouTube. Make sure you press the red button. Good shit, guys. I'm gonna be like Oprah in a minute.
Sure.
Alright, we're gonna come together as Americans.
Yeah, I don't want to hide from this motherfucker. Okay, here we go.
Then I gotta ask my weird questions like,
yeah.
Why do they say you?
Call him out.
He's in the building.
I got a question.
Okay, yeah.
Why do they say USA, USA like we all ain't in the USA or something? Fuck them up, alien. You might gotta recruit this non-white guy. Oh, that's a decoy.
He's on the right. He's on the right.
Ah, it's on the block. This guy playing with hand in sight. Oh! Whoa! This guy alien better than y'all?
Yeah, baby.
Good job, son. Good job, son. Yeah. Son. You gotta get a mic, though. We can't play with you, homes. Hello? Where's my guy? Yo, so, my man 21, we'll just call you 21. 21, can you hear me? Hello? 21. I got a question for you, 21.
I think he's still in the game or something.
He hear me.
I don't know what's over, homie. Hey, look though, man. Check into this book. If you got Audible,
man, you the
if
shit,
you don't
man.
read,
You gotta add me and send me what you talking about, man.
Yeah, but it's called The Most Dangerous Superstition, by Larkin Rose.
I believe after a while it was getting too personal. But I was trying to figure out, are they mad at blacks or are they mad at the system? Because I feel like they don't know who they mad at.
Yeah, I'm saying they mad at whoever they told to be mad at, man. You got a bunch of people allowing other people to think for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be your own authority. Everybody's looking for somebody else to have a solution to their problems. So they worship these dudes like they Jesus or something.
Yeah.
Whoever.
That's basically what I was saying. Because I'm like, it's always been this way. Why is it so much? Why is it y'all on his dick so hard?
Man, listen. The only thing I can understand about what this shit could possibly be about is continuing your bloodline legacy. That means putting the things into your children that you think are valuable and that'll ensure
business. So I'm like, are you talking about the royal family and the presidents? Why they feel like they getting a piece of that wealth though? The regular white person.
Yeah, but see, no, you have to understand they established that shit during slavery, man. When the Irish, because I'm from Virginia, so that shit like that was like the, if not the last, one of the last slave states. So and they very much it's very much intertwined in everything that they do, and their legal system and society, all that shit, all through Virginia. But when they brought the slaves to Virginia, they had the indentured servants, the Irish. Well, they snapped and they tore up a plantation. They killed a bunch of motherfuckers together. So the British sat down, and the Spaniards, all the motherfuckers, they sat down. They tried to figure out how can we stop them from doing this shit. This isn't gonna be feasible. So that's when they came up with the idea that everyone was white. So you tell them that they're white just like us. So yeah, they're indentured servants. So when they're done, when their 5 years, 4 or 5 years are done, then they'll be released. But at least they're not the black people. At least they're not slaves. And then they took it a step further, and they gave them a horse, and they gave them a badge, and gave them permission to stop slaves and make them identify themselves and where they were going. They had to have documentation that they were allowed to travel by their masters. You know what I mean? That's the foundation of actual policing in America right now. This shit bigger than the shit that they talk about.
Hello?
Right.
I was downstairs. I heard some of the shit you was saying. So Buddy rolled out. He said, "This ain't about to be no ask the white guy question time right now." You think he learned something from our discussion?
Nah, man, motherfuckers ain't learned that in the hundreds of years that we've been here.
Or is he in denial? I think he's in denial, right?
Man, all of us is in denial, man. We look back at what happened to the Indians, and we talk, man, we doing shit to the motherfuckers right now.
Stop right
We can help. You can help the American Indians right now. When you donate the motherfuckers in Africa who, like, so look, they donated all those shoes to Africa, and they put shoemakers out of business. When the point was the motherfuckers didn't need no shoes. They didn't need any shoes, bro. That shit that they show you.
We thought they needed shoes. I mean,
yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know who needed shoes? The American Indians. The American Indians. You know who like
why
they got
shoes? They can make their own shoes though.
What you mean, man? They don't got no resources on those reservations except for the casino, and it's so bad. They fucked them up so bad that people are
That's
kicking.
More than what Africans
listen,
might
if you let's say there's a thousand. There's 1,000 American Indians in this tribe. That tribe gets money, or that reservation gets money. However it works, I don't know exactly, but I know this is the. So listen, so if it's 1,000 members, if you get rid of 500 of them, then your paycheck is bigger.
If
you get a larger percentage.
If you get rid of your people.
Yes. So that's what's going on in a lot of these reservations is they're pushing actual Indians out in order to get bigger checks. So they're doing it as a group.
Now who's at fault for that? Who's
what you mean? It's the system. It's the reward system.
The reward system.
They're rewarded. The reward system. They're rewarded financially for betraying and dismantling their own culture. And it's not all of them. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of prideful. There's still a lot of natives that are here that are full of the spirits of their ancestors. But then you have a core group of people.
Who you talking about when you say that though? The spirit of the people.
Listen,
here. Who you talking about?
They still moving with that same energy as their ancestors. They're still moving with that same purpose, that same mission. You know what I mean? And that's what people don't understand. People like Bill Gates and these individuals, they set generational goals. His great grandfather, his grandfather was a eugenics
we live
professor.
right now, Guccciplayer, PUBG, live on YouTube.
So he's fulfilling. Why did he dump his interest in Microsoft and go over to vaccines?
Recon Sniper and Scooby Snap.
Why he come over and do vaccines right before a major pandemic hit? Why is he saying the next pandemic? Why is he saying everyone in the world needs to be
coming, right?
Needs to be vaccinated?
Why was they saying that? Can we do some myth busters here? Why was they saying Bill Gates and 5G and all this shit and was that the spooky shit? Was that the spookism shit they
man, but you have to understand. You have to understand that
put chips in us. Is this when we gonna get these chips or what?
The government came up with the term conspiracy theory. That is a government term. They created that term to discredit people who spoke against them. So what I'm saying is they actively dilute information. So let's say someone has a piece of actual information, they release that information. The government is then going to release hundreds of videos through different channels that say all kinds of shit to dilute whatever the truth is. So it's very hard for anyone to get to the actual truth.
And it's illegal
of anything.
To say anything against what they're saying. You get
but
charged.
See, the thing that time tells the truth.
Even though we supposed
time
to have freedom
always
of speech.
tells the truth. That shit tell the truth, man. So I could tell a woman I love her, I adore her. But once we together for 20 years, you'll see how I treat her by the way she conducts herself, by the lines in her face, by the way she smiles. So time always tells the truth about people's intentions.
But
so
I think that's what they don't mind doing that, and I think that's the whole game board is the time, because after a while you get to the end of the board, new generation comes through, they don't know what their forefathers been through, they control the curriculum, and now we're in the cycle again, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the point is, how do you write yourself within that? We're educated by the government,
and they setting the goals like you said, so that way the next people could come over and do the same shit.
Yeah, we lab rats, baby,
and regentrify and do all that shit.
Fund. Like, look, the Rockefeller, I think it was the Rockefellers. I don't know exactly which.
And they fooling us through this politics.
There was plenty of shady individuals. Yeah, but for the Great Depression, they started a rumor that people's money wasn't safe in the banks, and that they should all pull their money out and all that. And they created the Great Depression.
Oh, they did that shit. What was the benefit for that? They just wanted to
influence the market.
Business deal, But that's why stocks
so what I'm saying.
That. But you know what? I was watching one of those movies, and I forgot one of those actors was in, and it was mainly him. He was doing some robbery shit. One white guy. I mean, he was trying to. That was going to affect the stock market, but he knew he had his computer and everything. He knew how he was going to do some shit and blow up some shit in the stock market, and he was going to get in and get out real quick, like. And that made me think, like, these motherfuckers be already doing shit, like, knowing some shit is going to happen, man. It's crazy,
before the pandemic, there was inside trading within Congress. They would dump his stocks. You know what I'm saying? CEOs were dumping stocks after meetings with certain officials. They've been influencing the market since the market started, and the reason why they're going crazy right now.
I don't know why they call it the black market and Black Friday, but I know it's a lot of bullshit. Not only
what I'm saying is all of that shit is theatrics, like race. You know what I mean? All that. This shit is about power. This shit is about, there's a game that's being played above our heads that's bigger than our comprehension.
Not only that, they're pushing us for this Black Lives Matter, and they're
pushing us down the timeline.
So we can vote for Democrats, and it's a lot of shit going on. Like
our saviors,
right? because then we'll automatically vote for whoever we're supposedly against, because they make who the criminal,
like a robot.
Yeah, they make who our oppressors are and shit like that. But I was gonna tell you some little tips, just because y'all live with me right now. My man just finished giving me some real good information, and you know how they called us like not a whole man. What is it? 2/5, 3/4 of the person.
3/5 of a man.
Yeah, 3/5 of a man, right? And we always heard about that shit, but we never got the real paperwork or figured out where. You know what I'm saying? But my man realized, went to the website on the government junk where they actually break down the ethnicities and shit, right? And all,
which is a creation. Boy, all that shit is a creation.
But here's the thing: is it's all a game, and since we in the game, we gotta go by the game. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So the thing is they made the rules on. So they basically the problem is they want us to call ourselves, in a nutshell, black, and be familiar with this black shit, because we already know these tribes and all that shit. But they bunched us all
I'm gonna give you something to think about.
And we don't have rights, and we don't have treaties backing us for this, because we are not connected to a nation. We're connected to a religious group of some Africans or something like that. And
all of that shit is extremely questionable. So, they only have documentation. They only have documentation of 6 slave ships. They had to have, when you were going into these ports, there were documentation.
What's up, my guy? Who is? Recon. So what's up, buddy? Go ahead.
They only have documentation of 6 slave ships.
Remember what I said, though.
Huh?
Remember what I said, though, because that was a can of worms, because how they treating you is because from a possession standpoint, you know, like property is how they treat us. That's why they can do certain shit to us, you know what I mean? Because we go by their rules. You know what I'm saying? We go by their rules and shit.
But see, the point is that a lot of black people are from here. They're not from Africa. They're from here.
What I was going to say to you is, if you was the American Indians, he was saying are backed by treaty. So if you consider yourself anything from that, because we already know we got Indians in our family, but they don't.
Yeah, but Obama broke the treaty. Obama broke the treaty.
What happened?
Trump broke the treaty.
What happened?
Like we breaking treaties to the Indians to this day.
Right.
We're still actively eradicating the American Indians, man.
I'm just saying, they want to exterminate you, and because you on a smaller minority, quote, level, they feel like they can play these games like you was telling us about. Because people don't know who they are, and they know money is the root of all things, and they can get niggas to turn against themselves.
No, and listen to me. I'm also think about this shit, right? The way that black people behave, the way that we behave as a culture, right? So let's go to New Orleans, right? Like the way people behave in New Orleans, right? What we don't understand is what we represent is not black culture. Just like black food, for example, pig's feet, chitlins. That's not our food. That's the food that the masters gave us that we had to make the best of. You got the worst of the pig. So you had to cook flavor food, pig's feet.
Go ahead. So what you're basically saying is this is not our culture. This is what they gave us. Right?
Listen, people ain't gonna like this shit, but the black culture is a reflection of rednecks that came from Ireland. That's what they called them in Ireland. Matter of fact, they called them rednecks. But they are the southern.
White man don't argue with that name though.
Those southern gentlemen are the ones who created the culture that we live under today. The pressure of those southern gentlemen. So a lot of our culture and customs,
foods and shit probably.
They ain't got. They had to bring. They had the first batch of slaves that they allegedly brought here. A lot of them died because they wouldn't eat any of the food. They had to go back and bring ships full of their food, allegedly.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this
they
shit.
on that bridge fucking the shit up, y'all.
Yeah, motherfuckers should question everything, not just
You
black
right
people,
about
white
that,
people, all
though.
that shit, man. Oh, they up on top of the tower.
Probably. What tower?
Ooh, good shot.
What tower? I seen
the lighthouse.
You behind this tree.
But listen, for real, fuck all that shit, man. I'm not qualified.
Nah, I think you are, man.
My education comes from just life experience, having life experience. But I ain't shit.
That's what the
I got my
Bible
GED.
is, man.
Yeah.
Whoa, who's fucking me up? Shooting me blue. Cover fire!
I don't have no motherfucking sights like Tom on it.
You got me fucked up over there. Nah, I think you qualified by doing your own
there you go.
Investigative research. If you don't trust the news, then you gotta trust the researchers, right?
Yeah, but also, things change. Like, you might have a certain set of information you find out later is not valid.
Right. Well, that's like science, right? So.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's what they doing. They making these predictions and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, same shit.
That's why they look like
predicting
assholes.
The world. They thought the world was flat, and they figured out it wasn't.
Did that? That's another motherfucking question. Did they? You know what I mean? I'm saying I think everybody should question everything as long as you're doing it in a respectful way and you coming away with a lesson. When I say question everything, I'm not saying your teacher trying to teach you, scream at the teacher a whole bunch of stupid shit.
No, but you actually
on
need
Facebook.
The good and the bad. You need the bullshit they talking, and you need some of that shit you gotta figure out, man.
No, it's about critical thinking. That's why if you get a ooh, hold up, pop his ass. There you go. Ooh, good boy.
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, he fell down the hill. Fellas. He's running towards the bridge.
You know what? You in VA? I'm in Maryland, bro.
I think there's a vehicle over there.
It's a dude on the bridge 160 by that big ass bro. I think this nigga spread it out, but I don't know.
Who got popped?
We gotta go, right? Let's get out of here. Fuck them dudes, man.
Hold on, though. You get in this building while shit dropping. What you say, Coleman?
You wanna fuck them up?
It's time for dinner? Okay, baby. I'll be down.
It's dinner time.
I'll be down.
I knew that was somebody right there. Somebody's just standing there.
Standing where?
I'm hitting them.
Oh, he running back up the hill, or down the hill?
Oh, yeah, I got the truck ready.
Shot off like.
Oh, they get a free kill. Fuck it. Let me get this free kill. Oh, you see that? 3 times. I'm getting out of here. Fuck that. Y'all ain't about to kill me again.
Yo, that nigga that tree popping.
Woo, let's go. You like my new Mercedes truck? We out of here, y'all. Come on, move it.
Alright, man, I'm done talking about this. All this dumb shit, man. Fuck all that shit.
Fuck it, live life, man, and eat good food, man. Stop eating that swag, my man called. He said you eating all this bullshit they feeding us.
Yeah, poverty diet, man.
Yeah. He said stop eating that swag, man, and get on your real diet you're supposed to be on, man. Stop eating all this swag from the store. I said,
yo, it took me a minute too, once I got some money, to stop eating oodles and noodles and hot pockets and all that bullshit.
He said stop eating all that swag.
Yeah, and to get a palate for the food that's actually good for me.
You are what you eat, man. You just gonna leave my truck in the middle of the street right here?
Listen, man, you the motherfucking star of your movie, man. So you make that shit, you make that shit what you want it to be.
You gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
Yeah, you wanna be a herb ass nigga eating out the trash can and worry about dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you wanna be a man of principles and standards, then acquire some.
How you get the women to get on the shit we talking about though, man? I think that's
man, you don't wait for no woman to get on that shit. If you on it and it's productive, then the woman gonna be on it.
Follow suit,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And
that's another thing. Motherfuckers keep looking for a new mommy. They looking for a new
somebody else said that too.
Yeah.
Somebody else said that.
Then on top of that, these young girls
was gonna do.
These young girls want other people's shit. They think they sleeping with married men because they want other people's shit without earning it. They think cause they pretty, they got a fat ass, whatever. They sleep with a married man, then he'll leave his wife and they'll acquire all the things that the wife has worked hard for.
They like sucking powers out of a motherfucker, man. Yeah,
instead
they like
of working
to
hard.
Like that. And they will
but that's all design. That's all by design.
That's
Look
that
at
Poison
Instagram.
Ivy. We gotta go. We gotta go. That's that Poison Ivy Marvel character, man. She gets you.
And I'm saying you can do whatever you want to do. You want to show your ass on Instagram to pay bills and shit. You know what I mean?
Do your thing, baby. But you know, I just feel bad for the kids that gotta grow up. I'm so glad my mother was a little bit different, but I feel bad though. I ain't gonna lie, man. My mother was like some of these mothers, boy. I'd have probably lost it, man.
Yeah, what I'm saying, you get what you get. You gotta do the best.
Man. I can't say it better than that. You get what the fuck
I think there should be adult abortions.
Ask Eminem.
I think there should be adult abortions. I think that you should be able to like, so let's
say what about abortions?
Okay, so let's say my 18-year-old son, right? Let's say he bullshit, he ain't never amounted to shit, he ain't never done shit, right?
You sound like a young man too, man.
I should be able to invite, like, I ain't gonna say 18. I give him 25. That's the cutoff rate. So your son, 25 years old, he still live at home, he still fucking eating out the refrigerator, still fucking up the crib, ain't contributing shit, right? It's his birthday, so you baking the cake. Listen though, you baking the cake, you sit. Listen, you sitting in the dining room. It don't matter what he's doing. It's motherfuckers out there like that. He talking about the economy, the current state of fucking young people, whatever bullshit. So then the birthday cake. They're in there? Oh, no. All right. So look, you present the cake to him, right? He blow the candles out. Nigga with a ski mask come in.
Oh, I just threw it outside. My bad.
Nigga with a ski mask come in with a gun.
He's in
you know what I'm
there.
saying? And you get your adult abortion. You tell him, look, man, we tried it. It don't work.
Are y'all listening?
He's in his house with the smoke coming out of it?
Yeah, man.
All right, we in there.
Because every time I say that and die. Come here, bitch. Come on. Got it, bitch. Fuck you.
Boy, they saw you on that screen. I think you might have hit me a couple times, man. I think you panicked.
Yeah, he shot you for me. He tried to throw a Molotov.
I let his bitch ass.
I told you that motherfucker was in here playing peekaboo. Y'all be playing, Slam. I know what I'm doing here.
You
know what I'm doing here.
He had my baby. See, he had my bitch too.
I know what I'm doing.
Hold on. Cause I'm trying to take that gun.
You might got boys. You might got friends. Come get this. Actually, let me get that off. Oh, you took the burrow, didn't you, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's my shit, man. That's the step up me up, bro.
Oh, why they put this ugly skin on here? They cheating. Oh, I'm drop. Everybody come in here, drop everything you don't need. In here, guys. Everyone, in here. Move it.
Let me out. I'm about to go out here and look around, see what the fuck.
Go ahead. Keep me safe. I'm about to die. I gotta check on my steak and shit on them. I see your boy putting in the knowledge and ain't getting killed out there. It's all good though. We live. I had to save him on live. It's all good though, man. Got your back like cook crap. Yeah, I gotta deal with this ugly ass skin he got on here. The first skin for the 8.
Where you at out Maryland?
Man, I was out in PG County. Now I'm out here in Baltimore, man. Just moved to a house out this joint, man. Trying to fit in out this motherfucker.
For sure. Yeah, I got my people's out Hyattsville.
Yeah, I've been all through there, man.
Yeah. No, and I was born out Northern Virginia, out Woodbridge, Dale City, Manassas. all my shit up.
Northern Virginia, right?
Sure.
What's Northern Virginia like, man? My mother had a joint by Virginia Beach. We used to live out there as a kid. Had a little
I lived out the beach for like a decade.
Really?
Northern Virginia, I mean, my father's family did. So that shit, the area that I'm familiar with is drugs and violence. I mean, it's like everywhere else. Motherfuckers getting locked up, killed, and dying, ODing, every fucking thing else.
Oh, yeah?
Virginia Beach, same exact way, except for Virginia Beach is tricky.
Y'all left me, you ugly motherfuckers.
Virginia Beach will trick you because you'll be in one area, it be bitches, it be nice. You step to the other area, these niggas ain't playing for it.
Man, y'all motherfuckers took my car too?
Oh, we ran over it.
Oh, okay. Damn, but you know what? It's starting to be like that in every hood. We all got the same.
Nah, cause you know what? You know what else? You know what else slick shit they did by promoting Chicago gang culture to the black community. They've spread that shit across the U.S. and other countries. Listen, man.
They shooting
Oh shit, I gotta come back for you, man.
Oh my God, snipers!
Well, in the 50s and all that shit, they was doing during the 50s, they started all these experiments on how to influence, you know, the CIA, all them, when they got the Nazi scientists.
So basically,
when they got the Nazi scientists, they got the information that they got by less than stellar, you know, behavior as scientists. Then on top of that, one of the head Nazi dudes started NASA. So I don't know why anybody trusts anything that NASA says.
So, all right, so have we been to the moon already, or have they been playing us? So we been in the moon and finding new planets.
Hell no, we ain't been to the moon. How do you?
We supposed to be finding new planets and shit.
Dog, how do you?
White people supposed to run over there, and we supposed to be down here trying to get on that damn boat to fly to the moon.
How do you lose the knowledge to go back to the moon? That was the greatest achievement by human beings ever.
Are you saying we can't get back to the moon? That's what they said.
Nah, they said they forgot. They said they lost the technology and the information.
No, they didn't. Yeah,
man, you look it up on YouTube, bro. I lied not.
I thought we
this thing in the bush over here, bro.
Oh, all right. All right, I'm coming.
I'm shooting like shit too. Fuck me up.
I'm coming with the choppers. In the bush?
Yeah.
Oh, stay alive. I'm looking. He's on you. Hold on.
Hit him again.
Big Gucci guy.
Good shit. Good shit.
Nailed him. 3 taps. Tap, 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 tap. Made him tap dance. You see how we move. And then y'all gonna steal my package? You ugly motherfuckers. Can I get a vest out of there? My vest is torched. Keep the commander alive.
There's a gun in here. The MG3.
Oh my God.
With the 8 times.
I will take that and the bullets that come with it. I'm dropping 4 times, 3 times. Dropping some. Did I pick up the gun?
Yeah, fuck that, man. Let's talk about PUBG or some shit.
Right,
fuck all that shit.
That shit piss you off, right?
No, I don't give a fuck about it. Man, dog, I'm blessed to be here, man. I appreciate the opportunity to sit here and play PUBG.
Man, I'm telling you.
A house that I own with my kids straight, wife straight,
yes, sir.
Good job, I'm straight. I'm satisfied. And ain't no reason to lay with no chick if you ain't gonna treat her right. You gonna cheat on her, you gonna treat her disrespectfully, you might well leave it where you found that. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but playing next to somebody who loathes you. They loathe you, they hate you, and they know your most intimate secrets.
You right about that.
I'm coming, baby. See?
One question. Why you name yourself Joey Exotic? See it now.
No, I was trying to come up with a new name, and I had to make a name that was fitted to the children.
Yep.
Where the fuck is they at?
145 by this bush right here.
145. That one's
coming out the blue. I better hit this motherfucker. Ah! Damn, I wanted to hit this one. We gotta take this game. Oh, who's shooting me? Left. Watch out,
man,
house.
get off the goddamn rock, bro. Get down.
I know.
Use
Getting
the
down
natural
there.
curve of the hill.
We got
for
this
cover,
shit.
man.
We got this shit.
I'm behind you.
You right. We got this shit, y'all. We got 4 of us.
Yo, we need to keep this hill, I think.
Yeah,
This
they
hill
can't
is
fuck with us, bro.
Yeah.
I wish everybody
What
had
up, dog?
mics. Yeah, keep this hill.
Hey,
bro.
tell your mom I'm almost done, about to come down.
I need a vest, though. Anybody's over here?
Alright, so there's gonna be some people coming out this house. He's in the second floor window.
Alright, y'all good over there? Me and my guy 3 over here holding it down. Hold on.
Damn, bro.
Oh, fuck. You shouldn't have shot. I had that.
Hello?
shot.
Yeah, dog, I'm out front.
Alright, I'm about to come out, dude.
We'll fuck this shit up.
Oh my god, they just shot my man.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some smoke over there.
Somebody, nah, I'm good, we good. Somebody else coming. Oh, they just threw a Molotov? They rushing us, back up.
Yo, they getting rushed, man. Come on.
Oh, 3 of us, come on, guys! Wow! They 4 deep over here. Wow. Make sure y'all add me, man.
Fuck! They coming, bro. They coming, rushing.
Hey, make sure you add me though. I'm gonna be on in a little bit. 3 kills, 271.